Top 5 beers every beer enthusiast should try before they die, not in order of importance. I'm just listing them. Number 1, Julius. Has to be Julius. I mean, it's an iconic beer. It tastes great. It certainly set off an entire wave of people trying to do something similar. And I just think, selfishly, it's a beer that everyone should try. Beer number 2 is something from Cantillon. Cantillon is the original long-standing wild beer brewery out of Belgium. And it's just an iconic beer that has set off a wave of American and brewers from around the world trying to emulate what they do. And frankly, no one has been able to. It's a family-run brewery, and they make beers of distinction and elegance that I think everyone should try. That flavor profile is absolutely not for everyone, but everyone should give it a try. This is such a loaded question because most of my answers, no one's gonna know
That's kind of the point.
what I'm talking about.
Well, you'll open their eyes to some new.
Any barrel-aged stout from Side Project should be on everyone's list, primarily Beer Barrel Time, kind of their Grand Cuvée, so to speak, but everyone should try a big barrel-aged beer. I would recommend Side Project. If you want to keep things old school, you could do Bourbon County Stout. So number 1, we have a pale hoppy beer. Number 2, we have a wildly fermented beer. And number 3, we have a big barrel-aged stout. Number 4, I would say Tipo Pils, which is an iconic Italian-style Pilsner. So it's technically a German Pilsner with noble hops. Tipo Pils set off a whole wave of intrigue and interest. Frankly, they still continue. In spite of thousands of breweries following their lead, they continue to do it better than anyone else. Beer number 5, opposite end of the spectrum, you've got hazy and juicy with Julius to lead things off. And to wrap up the list, I do feel like for historical purposes, for flavor purposes, to understand an entire wave of craft beer that was kicked off with double IPA, I think everyone has to try either Blind Pig, which is the American IPA version, or Pliny the Elder, which is the double IPA version of Russian River's IPA approach. It's the archetype of West Coast IPA, and I think everyone should try it.